Have you ever wondered how the Israel-Gaza conflict began? It's a complex and deeply rooted issue that dates back to more than a century ago. Let's delve into the facts, shall we? The roots of the conflict can be traced back to the late 19th century, with the rise of two major nationalist movements among the Jews and the Arabs, both of whom laid claim to the same land. In the late 1800s, Jewish immigration to Palestine, then a region of the Ottoman Empire, began to increase significantly, driven by the Zionist movement. Fast forward to the aftermath of World War I, the British took control of Palestine, promising to create a national home for the Jewish people, while also pledging to uphold the civil and religious rights of the existing non-Jewish communities. This dual commitment laid the groundwork for conflict. In the mid-20th century, following the horrors of the Holocaust, the United Nations proposed a partition plan. This plan aimed to divide Palestine into separate Jewish and Arab states, with Jerusalem under international administration. The Jewish leaders accepted the plan, but the Arab leaders rejected it. In 1948, the State of Israel was declared, and neighboring Arab states invaded. The war that ensued resulted in an Israeli victory and a significant shift in the demographics of Palestine, with many Palestinians leaving their homes in what is now Israel. The Israel-Gaza conflict as we know it today took a more specific form in the early 2000s. The Second Intifada, or uprising, erupted in the West Bank and Gaza with an increased level of violence. In 2005, Israel unilaterally withdrew from the Gaza Strip, but after the Islamic militant group Hamas won elections and took control of Gaza in 2007, Israel imposed a blockade on the Strip. The situation has been marked by periods of relative calm and flare-ups in violence. The blockaded Gaza Strip, home to nearly 2 million Palestinians, faces a humanitarian crisis. Meanwhile, in Israel, civilians live under the constant threat of rocket attacks. In summary, the Israel-Gaza conflict is a deeply rooted, multifaceted issue that dates back to over a century ago. Its origins lie in competing nationalist movements, British control of Palestine, and the aftermath of World War II. The current situation is marked by a blockade on Gaza, periodic violence, and ongoing tension. It's a complex issue with deep historical roots and no easy solutions. But understanding the facts is a vital step towards fostering dialogue, empathy, and ultimately, peace. Let's remember, history is not just about understanding our past, but also about shaping our future.